A hem is a finished edge on a sleeve, bottom opening, either a skirt or a pair of pants, or even around a neckline. So that's what a hem is, and you can see as I bring this up closer. This is a finished hem. It is a clean finished hem with a sewing machine, and that's what we're going to do right now. So to begin, we start with our mini iron. Just for demonstration purposes, our iron. We have a piece of fabric, some pins, some scissors, and some rulers if we need to check our gauges. So this is called a hem gauge, and you can move this along here to make sure you have the right measurement all the way around, or you can just use a ruler to measure your distance. We're going to start by folding back our edge about 1/4 of an inch. We'll give it a good press with the iron. And then we're going to fold it back again and press it one more time. And I want it to be about 3/4 of an inch, so I'm going to check and make sure it is 3/4 of an inch. So, yeah, a little bit smaller. There we go. And then I will take the iron and I will press it again. So we want it to be consistent all the way around the entire hem. So you're going to want to check your measurements as you go along. Now that I have it pressed down once and then pressed down one more time, I'm going to pin the edge down, and we're going to put our pins in right here where that folded edge is, because that's where we're going to stitch, and we want that to stay down and not moving out of the way. I'll take my pins out as I go, but it's really helpful to have it pinned when you get started. Now for the sewing part. I'm going to start by turning on our machine, making sure we're on the straight stitch, and we're going to place our fabric in the machine with our needle about 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch away from this folded edge. So I've placed it where I want it. I'm going to sew forward a few stitches and then back stitch or sew in reverse for a few stitches. Then I will continue sewing, keeping my eyeballs focused on this little area over here, making sure I keep this folded edge in that little oval, and the needle the same distance away from the edge the entire time. When I get close to my pin, I'll stop. I'll make sure the needle's down. I'll take that pin out. Sometimes we can sew over pins, but other times it's not the safest idea. And sometimes it makes the pin torque like this, which causes our needle to go off of the edge, or it could just make a wonky shape. So we do want to take those pins out as we go. And it's a good idea to have your needle in the fabric when you take your pins out. As we come to the end, we're going to back stitch for 3 or 4 stitches, and forward stitch again, and that locks our stitches in place. We clip our threads at both ends, and there you have it. There's our hem.